It was during the feudal system in England, and King Henry VII was ruling England as the monarch. William Tyndale was born in 1494 in South England. He was a biblical translator, a humanist, and a Protestant. He was educated in Oxford University and later became an instructor in Cambridge University. He later joined a group of humanists where they started studying and reading the Bible. He was of the belief that the Bible alone should determine the practice and doctrine of Christianity. He also believed that everybody should be able to read the Bible in their own language. So that was what inspired him to start his work on translating the Bible. 1523, he started his work on compiling the Bible in the English language. But the church in England persecuted him so much that he had to flee to London. And when he fled to London, he had some rich merchants who were willing to contribute money to help him translate the Bible into English. So he started his project of translating the Bible into English language. And after that, he also received some persecution, but at that time he had actually successfully translated the New Testament into English language. In 1525, he had completed the New Testament, so he smuggled it down to England, where he distributed the first few copies of his translation of the Bible to some few people in England to start reading. One of his most profound work, which he wrote in 1528, is The Obedience of a Christian Man. This was written to support his idea of Caesaropapism, which is the belief that the king has divine rights over the church and even the country. So the king should be able to make decisions for the church and also for the country. This idea is also where we get the idea of divine rights of kings from. Divine rights of kings believe that kings have been given this authority by God and they should be able to make every decision, and no disobedience to the king is also disobedience to God. So he supported the idea. That idea brought a lot of controversy in the church, and even in England, it divided the church in England and caused a lot of controversies. His vision was radical, but he was later betrayed by an Englishman in 1535, where he was arrested and charged for heresy. He stayed in prison for about a year, and later he was sentenced to death. He was sentenced to death by strangulation and burning. So, William Tyndale was he was first strangled and then burned instantly to death because of his vision of saying that the Bible reaches the whole world. Yes, there were a lot of controversies as to some of his other writings. There were a lot of controversies as to his belief system, but one thing was sure: he just wanted the Bible to reach everybody.